the name of the story is called King Midas and the golden touch. Yeah, touch and ping, turn into gold. King Midas and the golden touch. Do you know this story?
No.
No, okay. So once upon a time, a long time ago, there was a king. There was a king. It is.
Midas.
Yeah, Midas is the name of the king. Yeah, and golden touch. So his beard, his eye, his eyebrow, his nose, his mouth, and his hair, and his crown. Yeah, so once upon a time there was a king and his name was Midas. And Midas was 45 years old. Yeah. Midas had no wife. Yeah, no kids, no children. Yeah. And King Midas lived in a big castle. This is a castle. King Midas lived in the castle. King Midas didn't have any wife, didn't have any kids, but King Midas had a lovely dog. King Midas has a lovely dog, and King Midas loved the dog very, very much. Yeah. But also, King Midas had a lot of gold. Yeah. King Midas have a lot of gold, and King Gold 999. And King Midas was very rich. King Midas was very wealthy. Rich, wealthy. And King Midas also loved the gold very, very much. And King Midas said, I want all the gold in this world. King Midas was very, very greedy. More. Yeah, okay. King Midas was very, very greedy. I want more gold, more money, richer, please. So one day, King Midas went out of the castle and King Midas called a god. God, you know, God in the sky. Yeah. And this is a god. And his name, the god's name was Dionysus. Yeah, Dionysus is the name of the god. Yeah, and then King Midas called, hey, Dionysus, I have a wish. Yeah, I have a wish. And, you know, Dionysus said to Midas, okay, good. Yeah, good. I will give you a wish. I will grant you a wish. Yeah. And King Midas, just one wish. Okay, just one wish. No 2 wishes, no 3 wishes. Just one wish, Midas. So think about it, Midas. Well, but Midas didn't want to think. King Midas didn't want to think. And then King Midas said to Dionysus, oh, Dionysus, I love gold very, very much. Yeah, I wish I wish that everything
Yeah.
I touch
Yeah.
could turn into gold. Tức là gì?
Chạm vào đâu thì đồng biến thành vàng.
Yeah, I wish that everything that I touch would turn into gold. And Dionysus heard that, and Dionysus shook his head. And Dionysus said, "Oh, King Midas, that is not a good idea. That is a dumb wish." Dumb? Okay, stupid wish. Yeah, it is a dumb wish. That is a stupid wish. Midas, think, please, think thoroughly. Suy nghĩ gì? Thorough. Yeah. Think thoroughly. Think thoroughly. Midas, think about it. But Midas said, "No, I don't want to think. This is my only wish." Only? Yeah, that is my only wish. I don't care. That is my only wish. And you know, Dionysus said, "Okay, if that is your only wish, I will grant your wish. I will make your wish come true." Well, King Midas was super happy, very excited, ran home, came back to the castle, and he went to sleep. And the next morning, when the sunrise, yeah, like sun rose. When the sun rose, King Midas woke up. Yeah, and here this is a, what is it? There is a lamp. King Midas woke up very happy, and then King Midas took out his hand to test the magic test. Yeah, and then King Midas touched the lamp, and ping! Immediately the lamp turned into gold. Immediately. Là gì? Do you know? Immediately, in 1 second, ping! Turned into gold. Wow. Yeah, okay. And King Midas, wow, that is so magical. I am so happy. And then King Midas went to the dead and touched the dead, and ping! The dead immediately turned into gold. And then the chair. And then King Midas ran out of the castle, and King Midas touched the wall. And then, wow, the whole castle turned into gold. Very beautiful. Okay, Midas, yay, very happy. But Midas was hungry. Yeah, King Midas was hungry, and King Midas went into the kitchen. Okay, went into the kitchen. This is a chair. This is a table, and this is a chair. And Midas sat down, and Midas called a servant. Servant? What? You know servant? Servant. Because Midas is a king, so Midas had many servants. A servant to serve Midas. Do this, do that. Servant. So Midas called a servant. Hey, servant, come here. And then the servant, my king. And Midas said, bring me a chicken. Bring me a roasted chicken. Roasted chicken. You roast in the oven. It is an oven. And then you put the chicken.
Ok. Bỏ vào lò.
Yeah, it is roasted. No. Bring me a roasted chicken. And the servant, yes sir, Midas. And then the servant brought, you know brought, brought. Yeah, okay, servant brought a roasted chicken to Midas. Here, please, bon appetit. And then Midas touch the chicken and ping, the chicken turned into gold. Midas, now Midas was a little bit unhappy, a little bit sad. Midas cannot eat the chicken. Yeah, and then Midas, had an idea. Midas took a fork. Yeah, this is fork. Fork you can. Fork, you can.
Cái dĩa.
Yeah, okay. This is a fork. So Midas took a fork and then he stabbed an apple. Okay, an apple. Yeah, and then Midas. But oh no, the apple, pew, also turned into gold. Now Midas was very, very hungry. Midas was very sad, and Midas thought that someday Midas would die because he couldn't eat anything. Yeah, he very, very sad. Suddenly, at that moment, came into the kitchen was the lovely dog. The dog. A lovely dog ran into the kitchen and Midas saw the dog. Midas loved the dog very much. And Midas said, oh, come here, my dog, my dog. And then Midas stroked the dog. Stroked. Okay. Stroked the dog. Stroked the dog. And suddenly the dog stood still like
Cứng đờ.
yeah, stood still, and the dog ping turned into gold, and the dog fell down on the ground. Now Midas cry. Oh no, my dog, my only companion. Yeah, tức là người bạn đồng hành duy nhất của tôi. And then King Midas ran out of the castle, and King Midas called, Dionysus, help me. Yeah, Dionysus, help me. And Dionysus came. Yeah, Dionysus came. And Dionysus laughed, ha ha ha. And Dionysus asked Midas, what happened? And then Midas said, please save my dog. Yeah, save my dog. I don't want this wish anymore. Please save my dog. And Dionysus said, Midas, I told you Tôi đã gì?
Nói với bạn.
I told you this is a dumb wish. Yeah, this is a dumb wish. And you don't think thoroughly, Midas. That is your fault. Đó là gì? That is your fault.
Nào.
Fault. Mistake. Your fault. Your mistake.
Nhà.
Là gì?
Lỗi.
Oh, how do you know?
Nhờ cái từ mistake trước.
Sao con đoán ra đúng không? Okay. That is your fault, Midas. That is your mistake. A dumb wish. But Midas like, please help me. Please help my dog. I love my dog very, very much. And then the owner said, okay, Midas, I will give you a second wish. I will give you a second chance. Oh, I will give you a second chance. Midas, you go to a river.
Yeah.
And then you swim down to the bottom of the river.
Yeah.
Bơi xuống gì?
Dưới.
Yeah, okay. Bottom of the river, and then you swim up, and then everything will be okay. Midas, go. And then Midas ran into the forest, and he ran to a river, and then he swam down to the bottom, and swam up on the top, and then this is Midas, and Midas with water all over his body. Yeah, Midas is wet. And then, oh, Midas saw a stone. Yes?
Stone.
You know stone?
Cục đá.
Yeah, Midas saw a stone, and Midas touched the stone.
Yeah.
And phew, nothing happened. Yeah, the stone didn't turn into gold. And then Midas ran back to the castle, and then all the gold, the gold on the wall, the gold on the lamp, on the table, on the chair, on the chicken, all the gold in the castle was gone. All the gold had disappeared. Phew.
Biến mất.
Yeah, okay. Disappeared. All the gold has disappeared. And then the dog became normal. Yeah, the dog came back alive. And then the dog ran to Midas. And Midas hugged the dog. Yeah. And now Midas left the castle, left the gold. He don't want gold anymore. He left. You know left? Say goodbye. Say goodbye to the castle. Say goodbye to the servants. Yeah, goodbye. Người hầu. Yeah, goodbye. And Midas went into the forest.
Con chó gì đó?
With the dog. Okay. Went into the forest with a dog, and Midas built a small house in the forest. Yeah, very small. A house made of wood. Wood. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Small house made of wood. And Midas lived in the house. Yeah, with the dog. Midas had no money, no gold, but Midas was very, very happy. Oh, yeah, because of the dog. The end.
Thức ăn là đâu?
Thức ăn là chó?
Tất cả thức ăn trong nhà ấy.
He finds in the forest, like he can eat mushroom. He can hunt rabbits. Yeah, I think so.